Recently, in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, Rockstar have made a couple of small changes to the map that most likely you won't have seen, but a user on the GTA forums actually did notice these, and I just wanted to bring this to you so you guys can go and check these out for yourselves in GTA Online. So in this video I'll be talking about these two big changes, one about a flag and one about a fast food restaurant sign. So if you guys do end up enjoying the video or do learn anything useful, be sure to go and drop a like down below as it really does help me out as always. Now let's go. So the first thing that I want to talk about actually talks about the Confederate flag. So for those of you that don't really know what's gone on about the Confederate flag, there's a lot of controversy recently in the US around this flag, about its meaning. Does it have a racist connotation? I'm not going to get into my own opinions of this, as one, I don't live in America, and two, this isn't really the time or the place for it. But there has been a lot of controversy, which you guys can go and search in your own time. But Rockstar tend to try to stay out of this type of controversy. They've had enough of their own in the past, what with the many different allegations for being like a cop killing simulator. I don't think Rockstar need even more issues with the law and with the press, so it would seem that with a small change they've actually tried to keep the Confederate flag out of their game. So you guys will maybe have seen in a past GTA 5 trailer when the game was actually about to drop, in the background of one of the shots in the trailer park of the Lost MC Park, you can actually see a Confederate flag there. So in the actual game in GTA Online, you used to be able to see at least a Confederate flag hanging on the side of one of the trailers. Well, recently Rockstar have actually changed this flag away from being the Confederate flag as in the same spot, it's on the actual same piece of material, but they've actually changed the texture to be just an American flag. It has the stars and the stripes, and it's just completely all American instead of having this possibly kind of racist connotation, which a lot of people are assigning to it now in America. So it would seem that they've tried to stay away from it in this aspect. But I'm going to show you in the gameplay now, despite removing this flag from this part of the map of the Lost MC trailer park, if you go up to the weed farm just around in the mountains, you'll actually find that they've still got the Confederate flag hanging on the side of this building out there. It has all these signatures over it, but it just seems like this might have been a bit of an oversight by Rockstar, as it does seem that there's no real reason to take it out of one spot and not another. So it may have just been completely forgotten, but that also just seems a bit unlikely. It seems like they would probably know where it was used by going through the texture files and seeing where it was mapped. But I don't know exactly their reasoning for taking it off only one place. Maybe it was a mistake, maybe they have their own reasoning, I'm not entirely sure, but I just thought this was an interesting piece of information. And this second secret change you guys probably won't have noticed in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Online is actually a menu at one of the burger restaurants. I believe this might actually be Burger Shot. But they've actually changed the menu. Instead of being an old menu texture which actually had a load of McDonald's items listed on it, such as the Big Mac, the Filet-O-Fish, a load of different things here, they've actually changed the texture to a much higher resolution version of their own created thing, with just kind of more standard generic names on them, such as the Chicken Burger, the Cock Burger, the Quarter Pounder, Pizza and Half Chips Burger, all of these things, and it seems like they hadn't really noticed that they were still using a McDonald's thing with pretty much all of their original names and prices, so it would seem that they've switched it away from this to now just be something more generic and normal, just made by Rockstar, which wouldn't have any kind of trademark issues with anything that McDonald's have created. So we don't know when these changes were made, but they do seem pretty recent. They've only been discovered pretty recently. So if you guys did end up enjoying the video, be sure to go and drop a like down below. It really does help me out as always. We're on our way to 4K guys, so if you have a question for the Q&A that I'll be doing with the guys at 4K, leave that in the comment section down below. Be sure to get to it in the video. Subscribe of course to get us to that final push. We're at less than 50 subs away from it now, so it looks like we're going to be getting there in the next few days or so. Finally, follow me on Twitter for any more exclusive updates and just general Grand Theft Auto 5 and real life content which doesn't go up on this channel. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys all very much for watching. My name has been Flair, signing out.